Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Drink and Think Trivia. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. It is time for some fun. Happy May the 4th. As always, I am Doug. I am joined by Lucas, a.k.a. Sarge. How you doing, man?
So well prepared. I feel like I took like all day long to prepare for this day, and then we arrived and remembered that it's May the 4th. And we definitely had that logo pre-put together, and that's why it's gorgeous.
Yeah, we didn't mess up the questions at all or have to re-gif everything or...
That's not a stock image of a next wing.
That's...
Oh no! And my camera quit. You know what? I'm going home.
You are home. So yeah, we're doing great this evening. We hope you all doing great as well. We have 48 questions for you this evening, ranging from a bunch of different stuff. It looks like we have all regular people tonight, so as
What
usual... Oh, what the hell?
The hell? Why is it do? What? Oh. So there's a scrolling menu where you have to choose the camera you want. I did it. Hi, I'm back. Oh,
Doing
Straight
great.
Jacket. Hi, I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
Wait, what happened where?
Right, Straight Jacket said hello in the event chat. We got the little wavy hand.
Ooh.
That's probably a bunghole-y, but you know.
Oh, probably. But of course,
we live and we learn.
if you guys want to play, top right corner, there's a little QR code. Play that, or scan that, do whatever. You guys know the rules. Really?
Yes. I don't know people's names in Drink and Think. Or Drink that dude.
Triv now?
Gummit and Triv now.
We're doing great.
Hi,
Yes.
Kanye. Usually y'all don't use that chat. We use Twitch. What do you want from me?
I'm feeling extra frisky tonight. So where is?
What? You're feeling extra frisky, Doug? Don't take your shirt off.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to punish anybody.
Boo.
There's one.
Oh, we're passing out dehydrates.
There's two.
Oh, okay. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, while he has fun with the dehydrate button and we do our wonderful intro that definitely goes smoothly every week, Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Trivia. We have, as he said, 48 questions. There are definitely some Star Wars questions on in there for May the 4th, as it was always planned to be.
Yeah,
we have current events.
We 100% planned that from the very beginning of this week, not all of 7 minutes before we were supposed to go live.
Stuff. But anyway, we have rules here, Doug. What kind of rules do we have?
Rule number 1.
Star Wars category tonight. Oh, but there is, Mama Fafro. It may not say it, but it's there.
Rule number 1 is
he tried to point. Yep.
Don't be a dick.
That's right. Plain and simple. It's an easy rule. You all know what's going on. Don't be a dick. Don't do the things that you're not supposed to do, and do the things that are nice.
Yeah.
Be nice. And if you don't want to be nice, well, you guess what? There's a second rule, and it's don't be a dick.
Yep.
So be nice.
And rule number 3, as always, is you do you, boo-boo. We don't care who you are, where you're from, what you believe in, as long as you're not a Scientologist or...
I don't know. I still like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I mean,
as long as you're not like a racist or like homophobic
others to get on your spaceship, then we're okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, Scientology. That's where it was.
So that's L. Ron Hubbard then. We don't like L. Ron Hubbard.
That's L. Ron Hubbard.
Fuck you, L. Ron Hubbard, if you decide to join our stream tonight. Although I think he's dead, but
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Regardless,
maybe a descendant.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah,
rules done.
Rules done.
Job's done.
Job's done. Everything's good. Everything's good. So that is our thinking part. Oh, so I had a conversation yesterday with a client. He was talking about how like work sucks, this, that, and the other, and I was like, really, like every work should just have the rule like don't be a dick. And he was like, well, yeah, that's a really good like thought. And I brought up the whole like posting that on Twitter, and like the World Religions Twitter had liked it or whatever, and he's like, but that gets really subjective. Like, what if you being a dick is like okay with the group you're in? I'm like, that's why you have to ask like multiple people, like not your echo chamber, but like people outside of your group.
Yeah, but see, then that reroutes to what I mean. But it may be a thing from now on. But rule number 4, which is ask consent. If you have consent to be a dick, then you can be a dick. Because everything comes back to the consent. If you have consent to argue with each other, like me and Doug do. Doug's, like a douche who I hate being around, but we're here every Thursday together because he consents to me saying that, and I consent to the verbal abuse. I mean, life partner happiness that we have together.
I don't have a black eye. I fell down the stairs.
Why do you think I wear these glasses? We are so off topic.
This is gonna be a rough night. We're sorry, everybody, in advance.
Oh boy. Doug, cheers.
So yeah, what are you drinking tonight? Because I'm drinking 2 Legit to Wit from Solace Brewing. It's a Belgian wit, 5%.
Use a bottle in the Carolina Hurricanes jacket. Leave it to your imagination, but you all know what it is. It's apple juice. Big boy apple juice.
When is Stick Puck tonight?
Stick Puck tonight should be starting now, and it is the Maple Leafs and the Panthers, who are up 1-0 already on the poor Maple Leafs. My Stick Puck played last night, and dear God, was it beautiful.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
We beat New Jersey 5-1. And we only have 1 empty net goal, so we beat New Jersey 4-1 +1.
So, somehow, Avs beat the Kraken Game 6 4-1, and then lose 2-1. Anyway,
in overtime.
Yep.
So Panthers are playing the Leafs 0-0 in the first period. Kraken play the Stars tonight at 9, and the Kraken have a 1-0 lead on the Stars after pummeling them the other night. 4-3. Nope, that's a loss. They beat them 5-4. It was worse though. They were winning like 5-2 at one point.
Street Jacket is Scrappy and Tiny because they're drinking that Spotted Cow tonight.
Yeah, but their name isn't Straight Jacket. It's usually Scrappy and Tiny or Scraps or something, isn't it? I think that's what it normally says.
You think I pay attention to our audience like they matter? Come on.
Yeah, it's true. You don't. That's why you brought me on. I have to be concerned with all of their feelings. Oh my god. Anyway, you ready to do trivia?
I deal with everyone else's feelings during the day.
Stars. Oh, that's right. The Stars eliminated the Minnesota Wild.
Yep.
Everybody pour one out for the Wild and the Avs. We're all Canes fans now. Let's go.
It's one of those things that like I have no dog in the fight, so I'm more than happy to support a friend. So let's go Canes.
That's right. All right. I am a part of the bunghole crew. See, I knew it. I knew it'd be more bungholes. It's always more bungholes.
Although to be fair,
It's like that.
Scrappy and Tiny are bungholes just like by adoption at this point.
It's like that episode of Game Changer. Buttholes. Buttholes everywhere. Anime buttholes. And with that, let's go. Round one. It's current events.
As an aside, like Allie and I have watched enough Actually at this point that she was downstairs. I was watching some of the newer stuff and she just hears the buzzer sound, like the bing. Yep. And she's like, "Are you from downstairs? Are you watching Actually?" I'm like, "How did you, that was a sound? How did okay, we watch this too much now."
Actually, I'm watching television. The show is Actually.
oh, we're getting that pedantic, aren't we?
Have you ever watched it?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
No messing with you this week. Current events are at the top, and they are normal current events. Starting off, the U.S. got into trouble and was formally rebuked by the UN for doing what? Wait, hold on. The U.S. got in trouble for doing that? But wait, where is a hole? There's a goal. I can't. That's too hard for me.
Right, there's a hole, there's a goal. Master Oogway.
Oh, okay. My mind was not processing that at all. Demolition butthole.
That's like what was the thing? What is it? It was doing anal is like scoring a goal in hockey. Just because they're a goalie doesn't mean you can't get it in.
Oh god. All right, 7 of 7 in. We're off on the best of feats. The correct answer here is spying on the Secretary General. Now, was the U.S. spying on the UN Secretary General? Okay.
Yep.
That's why I was confused, because I thought the UN got mad at us for spying on our own Secretary General.
Nope.
Which made zero sense to me.
We were spying on the UN Secretary General. We wiretapped the Secretary General.
Good.
Funny enough, racial injustices and humanitarian abuses we have been scolded for by the UN, but never formally rebuked.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's on record that the UN's like, you screwed up by spying, but the racial injustice and humanitarian stuff, they're like, meh. Right. Arizona is attempting to combat the worsening education shortage in the state by doing what? So to get more teachers, to get more school staff and whatnot, how are they making it more appealing to join the profession?
I just love when states do things. It's just a good time. It's like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna come out here. We're gonna build y'all some little bit houses. We're gonna just make a little bit house, and you can live in it. I don't know why, but I can just picture George Bush selling this to the state of Arizona. Small houses, just little bitty ones, and you just put all the teachers in them. That way they can't go nowhere. Then all they do is teach. That's it. You're muted, by the way.
I've got like ESPN up over here watching the Panthers Leafs game. I completely forgot that Bobrovsky got traded to the Panthers.
Yep.
And so I saw
He's been there for a while now.
He has, and I keep forgetting it every single season until I see his name because I don't give a shit about the Panthers.
No, that's fair.
So I saw Bobrovsky and I was like, "Oh, it's Bob Ross! Oh, yay!"
Hey, Bob Ross!
Because his name should be Bob Ross Key. But anyway, yeah, but they're building tiny homes for teachers because they think, oh, if we give them tiny homes, you know, living where
And they won't have to spend as much money.
we're not going to pay them more. We're going to put money into developing real estate instead of paying teachers more money. That wasn't a free.
Fairness.
We saw 7 to 7. That's why we were saying it.
Oh no, I saw 7 of 7, which is why I rambled about it.
Oh, we have to reset both of our freeze and our grammars for this.
I got you. Go ahead. Is my question though, so I'll read it and then I'll take care of it. Last happening in 2007.
No, it's not. We'll put the happy little puck. We'll just stop the happy little puck from going in the happy little net over here. No big deal.
Get you some nice little ice shavings and just sprinkle them out there.
You tried really hard. We really appreciate that. You're doing the best you can. I appreciate that, but you're not getting in this goal.
Last happening in 07, negotiations are ongoing with which guild that has caused a strike that started midnight Monday on into Tuesday.
So
I will gladly pay you.
Technically,
nothing
it's
day for 2 hamburgers. Nah, I'm done.
Technically, it's midnight Tuesday, but it's the Monday into Tuesday at 12 o'clock.
Counter free 0. We've given away no free answers. We gave away 2 last month.
Ooh.
Edit counter grammar also 0. We misspelled 8 things that were caught. With 7 of 7 answers in, pretty much everyone got this. This is the Writers Guild. And pretty much all I've heard about this is that nobody really cares because everyone has a billion shows stocked up that they need to watch anyway. So a Writers Guild like strike isn't going to affect us like it would back when we watched television shows every week.
I was so upset that I was flipping through Reddit and so came across like a little graphic. It was like someone saying, "Oh, you don't think that a writer's strike is that big of a deal? Let me tell you a cautionary tale." And it's the poster of Heroes, and I was like, "No, I really liked that show."
No, I never got into that show, but I do know that that was a big deal back in the day.
The actor who played Khan in the newer Star Trek, or no, the guy who played Spock. Spock, that was it. The guy who plays Spock.
You're talking about yeah.
So I first knew him as the bad guy on Heroes. So every time I see him, I'm like, it's Silas. No,
you. I was trying to remember who else he plays because he plays somebody else.
He plays a bunch of different stuff, and he's so good at like.
He's a really good actor
because he can be really well loved. Because like the Spock character you hated, and then like came to love him because you understood him. So he was an amazing actor. I absolutely hated him in Heroes. I forgot there's another movie he's in that I like. It just breaks my heart to see him because he's like you want to love him so much. But yeah,
Zachary Quintino.
Yep.
Quinto.
Yep.
Quinto.
So pioneering the car charging lane on its highways, what country is going all in on EV cars?
It's us. It's the U.S. Free answer. Go ahead. Just type it in.
For U.S. Let's Notice how that isn't an option.
In fairness, we are obsessing over electric vehicles way too much. My racing group the other day had a discussion about when NASCAR is going to go full electric. Yeah, they're going to skip hybrids and just go full electric cars.
I mean, we already have the E1, so...
Yeah, we do. Because everybody loved that as well. We definitely aren't running normal F1 cars still.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, no, that's definitely the bigger series, right?
We didn't cancel everything that was F1 just to, like, watch E1.
Shut it down! E1, baby, let's go!
Watching those cars accelerate is bonkers, though.
Oh, no, if you haven't yet... shameless plug here. As we all know, Doug calls me Sarge 6889 on YouTube. Go over there and check out my latest Turn 200 video. We did multi-class Bristol Bash and had like 8 different cars on Bristol, which is a half a mile, with damage fixing itself. I was in one of the Mercedes F1 cars, dodging people. It was amazing.
That would be Sweden.
Sweden? Yeah.
They are adding a lane to all their highways that...
Only EV cars can get in? Is that what it's going to be?
Well, no, so EV cars can get into it, but the way they're built is they will charge the vehicles as they're driving on it.
that definitely can't screw up because all of our charging technologies work when they just lay in our house.
Yeah,
It's gonna be good. I'm excited. I want to see what Sweden does with this.
well, they also
Because it's an awesome idea.
well, they also
But-
they also have electric generating sidewalks too in Sweden.
That's really cool.
What is it? It's like it's a bunch of hexagons that as you step on them as you walk, the action of going up and down generates electricity. So the more people walk on it, the more electricity that's generated.
Huh. That's actually converting people's work into energy. That's kind of smart.
I'm telling
It's
you,
like little hamsters.
let's put like backpacks on kids that somehow like utilize their energy and just send them to playgrounds with unlimited energy. Done.
Oh, Doug. Child labor laws. Doug's farming the children for their energy.
All I'm saying is you just have like you have little backpack station at the at like any park, and as kids walk in, you just like give them a little backpack, and then they get to play as much as they want. No one cares.
This is Doug's German. This is Doug's German playground. You have come in. Put on the backpack. Put on the backpack and run, Tommy. Go now.
Actually, that would make. The way you can do it is you put the backpack would have spools in it. You put
It's really smart.
you put wrist and ankle straps on that have like string. So as the kids move their arms up and back and forth, it makes the spool go out and in to generate the electricity. And
Now you're
It'll
handcuffing the children.
it'll charge up the battery in the backpack, and then when you put the backpack back in the thing, it'll transfer that energy back into the. It'll be fine. It's great.
Next question.
In one of the greatest.
Have them in cages?
Oh, this is you.
Is it me?
We already have we already have children in
I can't
cages. Why
remember.
are we not utilizing it?
In one of the greatest coincidence. Is that how you spell coincidence?
Just go.
Coincidence. Is it supposed to be coincidence? What is that word? Is it coincide? I don't know what that word's supposed to be.
Coincidence. It's
A man on a. I can't word. What do you want? A man on a birthday pub crawl dressed as what character and ran into what actor? That's. Any of these would have been amazing, but that is amazing.
Yep. This was it was a pub crawl in England, which all of these could still apply, so that doesn't give anything away, except I guess
Okay,
Hayden
so
Christensen, but he could still be in.
Could have been conceivably be over there. So, yeah, I see what happened there, but yes, we grammar, and we drink. We add one to the counts.
Yep.
Mama Fafro just put hashtag grammar.
You know what you did. Kenny could have just left it at you know what you did.
You know what you did. So I thought that was potentially coincidence, which is not how that's spelled either. But I tried, man. You know how I am with words. Words are hard for me. We have a new team here. K-Dam. Or it could just be Kadam, but we await their answer.
Can't aim for shit bunghole. See, I still maintain that. Well, it's been said multiple times that
Here we go.
stormtroopers are amazing shots.
Y'all had to start him up.
But literally, Leia says when they escape, they let us go. They're tracking us. She literally says they're tracking us, and he's like, nah. And then they go to the rebel base, and the fucking Death Star shows up, and it's like, oh man, they must have been tracking us. And I really feel like the reason Leia has constant bitch face is just like, I told you. Like throughout the entire series is just like, we really should shore up these defenses. No, we're good. Empire shows up, destroys defenses.
Cheers.
Like
you didn't get dehydrated. It's me and Ben.
Well, the answer is what?
The correct answer here is Gandalf, or Ian McKellen. So he was dressed up as Gandalf, and he ran into Ian McKellen. Don't worry, Kenny took care of you for your drink that you took. The points were redeemed.
1,000-year-old Viking coins were found by a girl using a metal detector, netting her an amazing sum towards her college. She found the coin where?
Wow.
So she didn't actually get money, but the college that got the coins from her said, if you come to our college, we will pay for your entire
So free
college.
ride for the coins.
Yep.
Nice. I got distracted because of that last question, because someone in my racing group posted earlier today. Not these aren't the droids you're looking for, because that came later. What was it they said? Someone posted May the 4th be with you, to which someone followed up with a picture of Spock. and the response was Trump, wrong. And another guy, this isn't the fantasy world you're looking for, move along. And someone uploaded Obi-Wan, to which I responded with, you shall not pass, Gandalf, question mark. So like your whole question encompassed our discussion in the Discord today.
There's a picture that always makes the rounds like around this time, and it's ways to piss off every fandom. And it's like Gandalf with a lightsaber putting up the Spock thing, saying they're taking the hobbits to
Endor
or something like that, and
live long and may the force be with you.
Something like that, yeah.
I bet it's something like
it's
that.
Like, and it's like the more you look at it, the more things you see wrong, and just get angrier and angrier.
Nah, I'm good.
The answer is a cornfield.
Of course it was a cornfield.
Yep.
Why wouldn't it be? My question is, whose cornfield did she invade to get those coins? Trespassers. Anyway.
I mean, I'd know all about that. That's my ancestors right there. It's just, white people taking over other shit, so.
Dog was measured to be shorter than a teacup and only slightly taller than a dollar bill, being dubbed the smallest dog ever. What breed was it?
Oh, I should say the
tiny dog. Good lord.
The dollar, it's the short end. So like if you set the dollar up like that instead of like that, like it's slightly taller than that.
That's stupid.
Yep.
I mean, as a Shih Tzu owner, and he is a big Shih Tzu, I am a fan of tiny dogs. I do not like teacup models. They're just too tiny.
Yeah. I feel like I would accidentally
See, exactly. I'm scared I would break it. I mean, I know that sounds terrible, but I am. I'm afraid that in some way, shape, or form, I would harm my dog badly.
Like the other night, I rolled over and like my arm fell on Fluffy.
Yeah.
I felt really bad.
And she bit you?
No, she didn't bite me.
Everything was cool?
The funny part is she just like scampered off. She didn't make a noise. She bit Allie 2 nights ago just for petting her. I was like, haha, she likes me more. But no, so like my arm fell on her. I felt bad, but at no point did I think like, oh my gosh, I might have killed her. Like with a teacup dog, I feel like if my arm fell on it, like
squish.
That's it. Like it's done.
That was the end of our Chihuahua, Doug. And the correct answer is the Chihuahua.
All right, last question of the round. You can wager up to 7 points if you have earned such, but playoff hockey has kicked off with absolute chaos. The Bruins, winning the President Cup during the regular season, are out after the first round. When was the last time a team won both the President's Cup and the Stanley Cup? Bonus points if you can tell me what team beat the Bruins to do so.
When was the last time?
So tell me the season. So the season would be like, the 2022-2023 season. So if you say like 2022 or 2023, you're correct.
The last time that somebody beat the curse. The last time someone won the President's Cup and then went on to win the Stanley Cup.
Correct.
I was confused, and this is going to give away a team. But anyway, I was thinking
the Bruins were in the Stanley Cup that year, but this team beat the Bruins. This year, the Bruins got the best
record of all time.
And most number of points of all time, most goals scored of all time.
Like a ton of records.
And then got out in the first round.
But I mean, that was the 2019 Tampa Bay Lightning had the same. There
we go.
Nice.
All right, so
that's a confident hockey bunghole right there.
I'll give them 2 points because they
wagered full. So, but they get the bonus for the thing. Yeah, you're right. So the Lightning in 2019 won the President's Cup, but got eliminated in the first round. And I thought that was the vein it was going with, so I got a little confused. That one's on me.
2020, the Avalanche won the President's Cup.
Yes.
The year before,
Indeed.
the season before, though, they had set the record for the lowest points scored ever in a season. Like, their record point, the record points, not like goals scored.
Gotcha. That's nuts.
Ever. And they went on to win the President's Cup, but then get eliminated in the second round.
And then won the Stanley Cup, as I recall, the next year.
2 years later.
Was it 2 years later? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because the Lightning won that year and the year after, and then we beat the Lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Screw the Lightning.
We lost to them. I am waiting on Kadam's answer. You don't have to wager. You can put in 0 points or say you don't know. It's no big deal. Which a lot of people did. But with the time ticking, it's almost time to go on. Oh, answer's in. There you go. Not a bad answer and awfully dang close. Dang. All right, what you got?
That would be the 2012-2013 Blackhawks won that year. So 2012-2013 season, the Blackhawks beat the Bruins after winning the President's Cup as well. Won the Stanley Cup.
That was like the prime years of Taves and Kane, and I think Teravainen was still there in 2012. Yep. I don't think he had made it to the Canes yet. They were good. The Blackhawks were really good. I think they won like 2 or 3 cups during that period. But anywho, on to the next round. We don't have time for scoreboards.
Yep.
And the next round is space. A round all about space with a lot of A's. How much does a NASA spacesuit cost in today's dollars? So my friend Mitchell, who occasionally comes around, sent me a TikTok of the video cartoon that they made in the 60s on how to teach people to start using the dollar bill decimal system instead of using pence, shillings, and whatever the third thing is. Because I had never thought about this.
A schmeckle? I don't know.
It's not a schmeckle, but it's a shilling, pence, and I just can't.
A penny farthing?
It may be a penny farthing, but it's something stupid like that. Australia is one of the last countries to transfer over. So how that works is you have say you have 10 pence. 8 pence is worth a shilling. So how you would write 10 pence, the other way you could write it is 1 shilling and 2 pence. And then it went up to the farthing, let's say. So there's 12 shillings and a farthing. So if you had 26 shillings, then you had 2 farthings and 2 shillings. The system made no sense. It was in no form of multiples. So the guy did this math problem that took 10 minutes to explain how you would subtract money. If you were paid, how much money you would give back. And then he was like, and here's the decimal system with dollars. You have 15.25. You pay 13.21. You get back $2.04. That's it. You don't do anything. You just subtract the numbers and hit the decimal button. Nothing adds up to something else. It's like a crazy math problem. I gotta send it to you.
Which just makes me so angry that we're still on the English system, that it's 12 inches in a foot, and then there's, what is it, 15...
Don't you dare insult freedom units. Freedom units are the only way, Douglas, and the correct answer is 12 million.
Yeah, freedom units, one of 2 countries use the freedom units, and the other one is in Africa.
America does everything different, and you know it. Mostly.
I mean, most countries drive on the right side of the road. England's the only one who's holding out on that one.
That's
or the UK.
Point.
Freedom units got us to the moon.
That's right. You tell him.
So speaking of space and freedom units, when the International Space Station was first being created, because it was being made by multiple countries, the parts that the US would send up were always wrong, because the conversion from
Yeah.
inches and all that to like centimeters and meters and whatnot would always be like
Imperial.
slightly off.
Slightly off.
So we would
Hey,
send
we
up
machined them right. What do you want from us?
we'd send up a unit and it like wouldn't quite fit.
That's hilarious.
But you know, if we'd used what everyone else is using, it'd be fine. But anyway, what constellation is closest to Earth?
Check the Discord, everyone. There is the TikTok of a man with a weird band outfit, and you get to explain how to deal with farthing, shillings, and whatever other thing pence. I think it is actually farthings. When's the 50-50 round? Next?
Second to last?
Oh no. You put it in the back.
I didn't. Ryan did.
You didn't move it. In fact, I believe during our
We don't
pre-prep
actually
15 minutes.
We don't have. Oh yeah. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, we
It's
Next? Or the one after
no,
next?
the one after next.
It's after halftime. Okay, that's not bad. What station is the hockey game? I was just gonna cut it on over here. Instead, I'm watching an old race. Really weird.
I really want to get into iRacing. Like it so bad. Like I have a Assetto Corsa,
Assetto Corsa is apparently really good.
but I need the driving wheel and all that.
It's $280, man.
I know I don't have that
On
money.
Black Friday, it's like $240. And if you'll go on like Facebook Marketplace and buy some dude to sell you the steering wheel for $100, I have pedals. In fact, you might not even have to go on the Facebook Marketplace. I'm pretty sure Mitchell doesn't use his steering wheel and pedals that he literally bought to use for like a week. And he has a stand. I have no clue what he's done with those. I need to ask him, actually.
Actually, if I were to have my druthers, what I really, really want is to make one of those replica cockpits for like the VR piloting.
I mean, that's the way to go if you have the monies.
I do not have the monies.
But I don't have VR, which a lot of the guys I race with run VR and just sit in their chair.
I feel like VR would probably be easier.
Thank you, PS4 Gamer. I just got there.
So like
It is because you can look around. Like I need triple monitors.
So I have
setup.
I have triple monitors, but my outside monitors are different from my center monitor. So I feel like that would make it really.
It's not that big of a deal because when you think about it, your front. Anyway, give them the correct answer, even though. Oh man, Kate, I'm locked in.
And the correct answer is Centaurus. It's about 4.25 light years away. Ursa Major is 80, Hercules is 25,000, and Orion is 1,344.
Can you give that to me in parsecs?
Parsecs is a measurement of time, not distance.
Exactly. I want to know how much time it's going to take me to get there.
No, wait, no, it's the other way around. No, parsecs is a
It's
measurement of distance, not time.
Yeah, I know, which is why I asked it that way. I was actually correct.
You
Screw
were.
you, Douglas.
Parsecs to light years.
How long does it take light from the
pa-
sun to reach the Earth?
1 parsec is 3.26 light years.
3.26. So I need to divide our correct answer there. 4.25 by 3.26. So it's just over a parsec away. 3.26. And in honor of Star Wars, Centaurus is 1.3 parsecs away from Earth, if you're curious. And Han can make the
Kessel Run.
The Kessel Run in what? 3 point, was it 3 point?
No, it's 12 parsecs.
12 parsecs. So he, in his sleep, could get to Centaurus from Earth. Cuts on hyperdrive.
That's like
that's
like less than a jump.
That's not even a jump, I feel like. I feel like measurements of low light years for them, they traveled really quickly.
I forget who I had to explain this to, but someone was like, so like he did the run fast, like who cares? It's like, no, so the big nerd in me coming out is like, no, the thing was that like to get through the Kessel system is it's a Oort cloud or whatever it's called. Like it's just a giant thing of like gas and debris and whatever, and there's like a path you have to take. Normally people go around it for like trade and stuff, but like smugglers would go through it, and the shorter the distance you could do it, the faster you could do to beat Imperial cruisers and whatnot to, you know, not get caught. And he found the shortest distance to do it in 12 parsecs. But anyway,
Maybe Ryan put space in here because he knew that we'd just go off on ramblings about Star Wars. Or did you write this category?
Nope. Ryan wrote the last one, this one. No, current events I did. He did this one, the 50-50, and we took out
general knowledge that we're going to use next week, the high schooler knowledge. Yep. Most of you were correct. This was 8 minutes. The Earth is 149.6 million kilometers from the sun, and since light travels at a bigger number of meters per second, it takes just over 8 minutes to reach Earth, like 299,792 million. It's a big number, okay?
You know what's going to be terrifying is when the sun finally goes supernova. When we see it, it'll take 8 minutes for us to see it to start going supernova, and then we will slowly watch it come towards us. It's going to take like hours to come towards Earth, so fun.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good.
Not in our lifetime, but
yep, hopefully.
How many times larger is the diameter of the sun compared to the radius of the Earth?
Question mark?
Sorry, the radius is half the diameter, so why isn't it the diameter of the sun versus the diameter of the Earth?
You would have to ask Ryan that. He, however, did put Earth's diameter, so he may have meant...
it's diameter and diameter, yeah.
It should be diameter and diameter, I believe. So yeah, it's diameter and diameter. Faux show.
Not that we're massive nerds or anything.
No.
Although radius is just half the diameter, so you guys should just do the math and figure it out.
Let's just go to Great Britain. I want the diameter.
Diameter.
Quick home.
With your aluminium and strawberries.
Aluminium. Strawberries. All right. Now that we're done making fun of British people, like a college level non-drinking question. Facts. What you got?
That would be 109 times. The sun is 864,000 miles in diameter. The Earth is 7,926 miles in diameter.
Then it's a simple division problem. What is the smallest planet in the solar system by mass? Oh, Lord, help us, Jesus. These burps are real. Yeah. We were talking about something that wasn't Star Wars nerddom. I was going to get back to it.
Space, radius.
And no, it's before that.
College non-drinking questions.
That was after the thing with the stuff. Pluto has left the chat. That's pretty good. Dang it. What was I thinking?
I saw something on Reddit. It was like pictures that were taken in 1990 or something of Pluto, and it's like super pixelated, and it's pictures taken in 2019, and it's super defined. So we got rid of Pluto, and then Pluto had a glow up, and now y'all jealous.
I remember that. The correct answer here is Mercury. He has a lot of stuff times kilograms here, and Mercury is 3.3022 times 1,023 kilograms. And then it jumps up to Venus, and then Earth, and then Jupiter. So there you go.
Which statement describes the atmosphere of the planet correctly? So which of these statements is true?
Could it have been iRacing?
iRacing, pedals,
Dream,
Mitchell,
VR,
flying.
Nope. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with it. We'll get back there one day.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
I really want to get the VTOL game.
Like the flying?
Yeah. It's VTOL something, but it's essentially flying in a Harrier.
That's fair enough.
It's Ace Combat and a Harrier in VR, and I really want to.
Ooh,
I want to get that.
No, that would be good. That would be fun. I think they're all in.
All right, that is Venus is mostly carbon dioxide.
And there's an explanation.
But this is getting too complicated for my drunk brain. So
The instant when the sun is exactly above the equator, and day and night are of equal length, is called. We've gone into the realm of space where my brain no worky anymore.
yep. Are we playing golf after this?
I actually was going to ask if you wanted to throw up my stream and stream a couple 2v2 golf games
I'm all
before
for that.
bedtimes.
I'm all for that.
I haven't streamed in a while.
Crush,
Hashtag Sarge6889.
crush some golf scrubs because
Yeah,
we're
bro.
better at golf than golfers.
Yeah, no. I'm probably going to go play Sunday and be really bad.
I always think that I'm worse than I am. But that being said, like my average is like 99 to 100 on any given like course.
Yeah, I shoot in the hundreds easy.
Yeah, so like when I play with my father-in-law or like his brother or whatever, like I'm always like I can't play, I'll hold you guys back. And then I realize they're as bad as I am. They're just out there to drink and have fun. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot people do this.
Correct. This is why people come out here. The dude I play with is actually really good, the older guy, but usually he brings along one other friend who is as bad as I am, and me and that person just have a good time. The correct answer here is the vernal equinox. Vernal equinox is 2 moments in the year when the sun is exactly above the equator, day and night are of equal length. Also, either of the 2 points in the sky, or the elliptical and celestial equator enters? Yeah, sure. I think that's the word. I can word.
I feel like this is a round that Mitch would have written. Like, just how... Because he's super into space and rockets and all that. I feel like he would have written this one.
Yeah. Last question.
There are 2 planets that do not have a natural satellite, read as moon. Name one of them.
Ooh. Read as moon.
If I say satellite, people are going to be like, well, we have satellites over a bunch of them.
Shut up, Doug. With your logic.
I'll never understand people who get in the fast lane just to drive the speed limit. This lane is for crime.
That's funny. Oh, man. Where? Oh, there it is. Wrong side. I looked to the right and it was to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything on. Nope. Don't get DMC'd. What's in a box to the left? Keep trying to look at what this GIF is, because it looks like Hercules.
It's Hercules. It's when the stars
good.
align. The align ever so nicely. That's when they take the eye and.
Yep. I thought that was it.
But if Hercules should fight, then you shall fail.
No.
Oh no, it's like, release the Titans, your whatever, and you shall prevail. Yes. A word of caution to this tale.
Baby. Hades gonna win.
I am this close to ruling the cosmos, and you are wearing his merchandise.
God, love Hercules is just a good movie, man.
Hercules is such an it holds up too.
It does.
But watching it recently, it's still a good movie. The answer is Mercury, or I can't get the Venus. Mercury or Venus.
Is the other option.
All right,
scoreboard it.
Let's scoreboard it. In first place, we have Demolition Bunghole 27.891. Second place, Can't Aim for Shit Bunghole 24.061. Third place, Jedi Scraps and T 21.023, which is scrappy and tiny. Scout Bunghole 20.624. 19.203. Imperial Shock Bunghole 10.988. Right Control Bunghole 8.354. And Kadum with 7.534.
There we go. And with that, we go to the round that leads us to halftime, and it is sports terms. Sports
guess.
terms. For this
There's-
round, I'll
there's a
give you a
question mark.
random sports term. You tell me what sport uses that term. First one, in what sport do we dig?
Diggy hole. Diggy
You have to
diggy
dig.
hole. Diggy diggy hole.
I was looking at this GIF, and I was thinking of the game Dig Dug,
Yeah.
which is not played anything like that. You don't attack stuff, as I recall, with a little cord where you blow them up.
That is Dig Dug.
I didn't think you had a weapon like that.
Yeah.
I made it before halftime. Yay!
Half for these. What's
Ha-
the little?
I'm sorry, but from now on it shall be.
Owl
Hail Freets.
All Access Pass 2018. You got a little thingy next to his name.
Yeah, no, I know. It's really cool. I don't know what it means, but it looks cool. But guess who hasn't submitted their... Dang it, I didn't even get time to yell at her. It's Dog Dug, but it's... Yeah, it's better to drop the rocks. That's what I remember.
You dig under the rock so it
Yeah,
falls
so
out.
it falls on their heads. Anyway, a dig dug. Okay, so it is dig dug. I just didn't remember the weapon. That's what threw me off. Correct answer here is volleyball. And volleyball, a dig is where you get deep down to play the ball. Usually, the dig is done by the libero, because I like volleyball way too much, which is the short little person on the team. And as it comes over and gets spiked, they tend to pop it straight up so that one of their other people can set it to someone who spikes.
And the
anyway.
libero cannot cross the halfway point on their side, but they are allowed to make contact as long as what the last place their feet were was behind the line. So a libero can jump up and forward to hit the ball, but if their feet touch in front of the line and then they hit the ball, it is illegal. And they also
tend to be such tiny people.
They also
So
wear a
funny.
different jersey to differentiate themselves from the rest of the players.
Generally, with the U.S., if our team's wearing white, they wear red or blue.
Yep.
Pretty much.
What about crackback?
Yeah. I definitely probably wouldn't have got this, which makes me sad.
Yep.
But now having read the explanation, I know. I just forgot that's what it was called. Doesn't make sense though. Did the Leafs commit a penalty? No, they just got very angry at the Panthers. Okay, fair enough.
Missing Kadam.
Nope.
Oh,
And
they're in.
What you got?
That'd be football. A crackback is an illegal block where one blocker goes low while another blocker goes high to hit the defender.
It's a high-low,
Essentially,
which
it's
is why you call it a
chop.
crackback.
It's a chop block mixed with a targeting.
Pretty much. What about the term nutmeg? Yeah, no, I enjoy this round, but it's
Drifloon.
just making me think about sports stuff.
I love Kenny's Pokemon.
Kenny
emojis.
has some of the best emojis in the Twitch game.
I
The
keep
Twitch
watching-
game that she has given up on to go into real life work.
I know, right?
Good for Kenny.
Yeah.
Twitch life is fun, but sometimes you have to have a 9 to 5.
Working 9 to 5.
What a way! And the correct
That-
answer here is soccer. So in soccer, a nutmeg is when you dribble the ball between another person's legs.
For
think
those
I was
of you who
good.
remember when we did Gen Smack, when I did the interview to
Ooh.
get us the promotion or whatever, the sponsorship, they're like, "Oh, well, we want to show you we want to see if like you know stuff." And the question they asked me was, it was like the intro song about a regular work day or something like that, and I was gonna be like 9 to 5, Dolly Parton. Like, we didn't even finish the question. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
9 to 5,
And-
Dolly Parton. Let's go.
And the owner of the company saw that like I have the plush F-bomb. He has a like the old school cartoon bombs, like the black ball with like the fuse on the top.
Yeah.
It's a metal one of that with like a lowercase f on top of it. And he's like, "Hey, I got it too."
That's actually really cool. It's all you, boo.
All right. What sport am I talking about? If I mention frozen rope.
Fuck, I almost just like free answered that one so hard.
I don't actually remember.
You don't remember?
No, I when I see that name, I don't think about that sport.
So I believe once we get Kadam's answer, I'll generally I believe how this term is he hit it on a rope. So if you hit the ball on a rope in a straight line, I think I've probably heard the term frozen rope before, but I usually hit on a rope is what I think I've heard it called. Or the call I've heard in the game. Anyway. What you got? I'll later in.
I'll enter in, that'd be baseball.
So yeah, it's basically just a line drive. Hit on a rope, you hit it like just a straight line directly out into the outfield. Do you know what sport? Do you know sport? What a spoon is referring to? Do you know what sport a spoon is referring to? Although I thoroughly enjoy reading that the way it's actually written.
It makes a lot more sense.
That's not what he wrote. He called it a line drive. I've just always heard that calling throwing someone out. I don't know that I've ever heard a phrase that goes with that. Pretty sure that anything with rope in it is relating to yeah, I'll take baseball for that. Baseball. I'll take grammar for that one. Yeah. Baseball slang, a remarkably straight and hard hit line drive. And I'll grammar the counts for that one. Cuz that language is language. I know no other better way to put it. I've always heard it gunning someone out when you throw anyone out. But anyway, I digress. Everybody's in. The correct answer here is this is lacrosse. Slang for a lacrosse stick. It definitely kind of looks like a giant spoon.
I played lacrosse for 5 years. I never once called it a spoon or heard it called a spoon.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh. Do you know about the scorpion kick? This means something completely different to me.
All I could think of
So
was do you know this? Do you know the Muffin Man is the first thing that popped in my head, and then do you know the Scorpion King was the second thing.
Anytime I hear a scorpion kick, it's those videos of someone taking a face plant and their legs come all the way over.
Yeah, it makes me think of the ridiculousness. The Scorpion. All 8 are in. What you got?
That would be soccer, or English football.
Hold on. A physical move achieved by diving or throwing the body forwards and then placing the hands on the ground to lunge back, the back heels forward to kick an incoming ball. So you like.
Oh, so you do a scorpion,
you
but
do a scorpion that makes contact with the ball.
Why?
Okay.
Why would you ever put your body through that?
What about a sticky wicket? That sounds like a sexual term. And I now propose that we do 50-50 round that is sexual term or sports term.
So, I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see like one of those like tiers 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have $15 to spend who you pick.
Yeah.
And it's all Star Wars. And I'm looking at the top, and it's Luke, Leia, Yoda, Obi-Wan, Anakin. And I'm like, I would pick Luke, Obi-Wan, and Anakin immediately. Like that's everyone else dead.
Done.
Because like in the 4 slot is Han, Ahsoka, Mace Windu, Rey, and Bo-Katan. And I was like, okay, so literally no one else on this list is going to be able to take the rest of them. So take those 3, we're good to go. Bye.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess what I get to do.
What?
Cam! Quit thinking you had 60 seconds to think. Now's answering.
That's it.
Anyway, the correct answer here is cricket. This metaphor, derived from cricket, refers to a difficult circumstance because the wicket is the little thing that stands on the posts. You knock that off to try to get people out, or knock it down. I think when you're pitching to get the dude, it's how you get outs in cricket. Basically, their catcher is a set of sticks with a thing on it called a wicket. So a sticky wicket is a way to describe tough conditions in the sport, usually in reference to a damp or soft pitch. So basically, when their field gets wet. Makes sense. Sort of.
Which of the following is not a term for a curveball in baseball? This is the last question of the round. Free wager.
Henrik Lundqvist is one of the best dressed men in hockey. There's a reason he was a model.
Yep.
Stand there with that. It's so funny because you picture goalies in their goalie gear, you know, and they stand there in that suit holding the goalie stick, and the goalie stick's like twice as large as his arms. And I'm like, I always thought Lundqvist was a lot bigger. Or is the goalie stick just like a lot bigger? Or is he just a tiny man and a lot of pads? I don't understand. It's like the TARDIS. Goalie pads are bigger on the inside. That's my new theory, and I'm sticking to it. That was my rambling about hockey during the sports round. You're welcome. 8 of 8 are in. What you got?
That would be Dial 8.
I've never heard of this.
Dial 8 was an old term for a home run because of many hotel phones before the 1970s. A guest needed to dial 9 before making a local call and 8 before making a long-distance call.
I've never heard of an Uncle Charlie. I've never heard of the deuce. I've heard of the hook, like as a pitch that cuts, but I've mostly heard of that as when you just pull a goalie. So give them the hook, or a pitcher when they've screwed up. It's nuts. It's halftime. We could give you a scoreboard, but you know what we're not gonna do? Give you a scoreboard because you know what time it is. I think
50-50.
It's the famous 50-50 round. Anyone who's new here or hasn't been here in a while, or in case you've got amnesia since last week, this is the famous 50-50 round. Your whole intention here is speed. You want to get questions right, but if you can do it with speed and get them right, Douglas and I will accept a punishment. He most likely has something to drink. I most likely have this beautiful glass that everybody tells me that I should use that says tabletop gaming, and
I can probably also share with you. You have another one.
A liquid will be put in this for me. I wonder what it could be. So anyway, this one's pretty straightforward. It's related or nah. We're gonna give you 2 celebrities, and you're gonna tell me, yeah, those 2 are related, or no, they're definitely not related. Nah, not. That's it, plain and simple. 2 actress names. While I've been rambling this way, it's been misdirection. Doug's been getting a timer, and if he hasn't been getting a timer, I'm ashamed of him because he's been over there doing something else. Better start pouring. Mama Fafro confident. All right, I love it. This comes from when the catcher oh, really? I didn't think about that. That makes sense. I was thinking of a 2-seam fastball is what I was thinking of. But things you learn. Do we have a timer?
Yeah, we do. 2 minutes.
How much time do they have?
10 seconds.
Giving them 2:10. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I will ask the question. I'll read both actresses' names twice. The first one is actresses. I'll read them both, and then he'll start the timer. I'll start the question. He will give you the answer and immediately go to the next question because we have tried to increase our efficiency so you benefit. Anyway, first one, Julia Roberts, actress, and Emma Roberts. That is Julia Roberts and Emma Roberts. Related or nah?
And start.
It begins. I got 5 of 8.
6.
I got 7 of 8.
There we go.
All right.
All right. They are related. Next one. Snoop Dogg and Brandy Norwood.
Brandy Norwood.
I got another one for you. Snoop Dogg and Sasha Banks.
That's 8 of 8. They are related. The next one is Jenny McCarthy and Melissa McCarthy. Jenny McCarthy and Melissa McCarthy, both actresses and comedians. Is Snoop related to Sasha Banks?
Yep, he's her cousin.
8 of 8, go.
They are related. Next one, Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson.
We almost went down our normal rambling thing.
Yep, gotta.
And I glanced down and 8 was done.
7, 8.
8 of 8. They are also related. The next one is Mandy Moore and Demi Moore. Mandy Moore, actress, singer, and Demi Moore, actress.
That's 8 of 8. They're not related.
Good lord.
Quincy Jones and Rashida Jones.
So why do I feel like they've been sandbagging? And now they've showed us that they can do it in a minute and a half. That's it. They're related. Next one is Mario Lopez and Jennifer Lopez. Comedian Mario Lopez. Actress, singer, Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer.
Taco taco.
8 of 8, dude. Go.
They are not related. Zooey Deschanel and Katy Perry.
Last one of the round, I think. If I can count right.
18 seconds left.
18?
18, 15, 14.
Oh, wow. And done.
Done.
They are not related.
With
So-
13 seconds left.
With 13 seconds to spare, and then if you don't know, our rules follow that if you get 50% correct, you get a bonus second back. So you all got 80%. Julia Roberts and Emma Roberts are aunt and niece. 0% that Snoop Dogg and Brandy Norwood are cousins. So no bonus point there.
Also, Sasha Banks, also known as Miss Mercedes Moné now in AEW. But
Oh, nice.
it's funny though that she went over to AEW. Snoop Dogg, who's in the WWE Hall of Fame as a, I forget what they call it when you're not a wrestler, but you're like a big fan or whatever. Trump is in the WWE Hall of Fame. Snoop Dogg did the intro for Sasha Banks for a long time. Was her manager for a little while. He beat The Miz recently at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he did. Because The Miz was mad about him hogging the spotlight.
And also because Shane McMahon blew out his tricep.
That also happened.
That was the greatest cover ever. Like I was like, oh, it's a work. Like, it's bullshit. And then I see the article later, like, oh yeah, he tore his trap like during that, and they covered. I legitimately thought like that was the play. I was like, holy crap, that's an amazing cover.
No, it was really good. It was just entertaining, man. WrestleMania was good this year. I thoroughly enjoyed it while I farmed.
Yep.
Jenny McCarthy and Melissa McCarthy are actually cousins. And only 38% of you knew that. Second point you would have gotten back would have been Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson, who are mother-daughter. Mandy Moore and Demi Moore are not related. 80% of you got that. What was it? Quincy Jones and Rashida Jones are related. That's a father-daughter pairing. 88% of you knew. 75% of you knew that Mario Lopez and Jennifer Lopez were not related, and 88% of you knew that Zooey Deschanel and Katy Perry were not.
So
you would have got like I think five seconds back on top of the 14 you beat by. So.
Yeah. Zooey Deschanel is related to, I forget who the other one is, but whatever Deschanel. She's the actress.
I was about to say it's the other Deschanel. It's Zoe and
the actress from
Kim.
Bones.
What's older sister Deschanel? Emily Deschanel.
Who was the main character in Bones?
Yeah, she was Brennan. Dr. Brennan.
Yep. But then you say Brennan, and I think Brennan Lee Mulligan, and now I want to play D&D. All right. Well, our punishment.
I don't know why there's a problem. Nothing wrong with wanting to play D&D. Yep. See, Mama Fafro knew too.
It's D&D.
It's D&D. Yep. That's it.
I'm glad you got that reference.
I got you. Don't you worry. Did you read what? Did you see what my glass is?
No.
It's International Tabletop Gaming Day.
That's cool.
I think we went to that in Piedmont Triad, so we went to that in Greensboro.
So
Fritz's give Kenny the dehydrate.
Speaking of D&D, we talked to our travel agent.
Yes.
She said normally when events like that happen, the company running it wants you to book it through them, but she'll make some calls and let us know.
Okay, good to know.
Yep.
I definitely want to know what's going on. All right, Do you want to ask them a question as we take care of this, or do you want
Yeah,
their
well,
enjoyment to be this?
I will ask. Let's get into the next round, and then we'll do it while they do their first question. Or sorry, you get into the next question, and then we'll whatever.
As Doug do, it's Florida Man crime time.
No, it's
Yeah.
Florida Man.
We all know Florida Man can get up to hijinks. Given the story, what crime are they being charged with? So tell me what crime Florida Man's being charged with. Florida Man attacks another man with a golf club on golf course.
And I will say,
May the fourth with you, the real QVC. I do love how people have started using like the Catholic callback for May the 4th, and with you, and with your spirit.
It's so hard not to.
No, that's the actual callback, my dude. Say it.
And with you.
No. Say the normal line.
May the force be with you.
And with your force. Because it's and with your spirit is what some of them call back. And with your force. I'm done. I'm sorry.
But like the callback in A New Hope is, hey Han, force be with you. And he goes, yeah, you too. And like just kind of like pieces out.
Yeah,
like,
you too.
I got my money. Go attack the planet destroying like weapon of mass destruction. Peace.
No, dog. We both know the Empire Strikes Back what the actual callback is. I love you.
I know.
Damn right.
We have Allie and I have mugs that have the profile silhouettes of Han and Leia that say "I love you, I know."
I think we have that too. I really do.
I love the the Family Guy one where it's like "I love you." He's like, I know. And then Vader, like, Spartan kicks him in. He's like, how rude of him. And she's like, I know, right? Like, fuck him.
I think Kim had the first one up. Is it Harvest Moon? Isn't that the first one or something like that?
Yeah.
Anyway, the correct answer there is
it's
aggravated blue moon. What is it called? Is it blue moon? Oh, son of a gun.
Blue Harvest.
Answer was Blue Harvest. There we go. Was aggravated battery. That's the next question. We got distracted by Star Wars.
So these are all actual headlines. So Florida man steals hearse from funeral home and then crashes it.
I really thought that it was going to say they were just spelling horse wrong. Too much fizz. Too much fizz. Yeah. Although I matched you even with a too much fizz moment. Yep, I definitely do better with glasses.
Right. The answer is Grand Theft Auto, also being charged with criminal mischief.
Oh Lord. When it's too much of the liquid, it's like chugging a Mountain Dew, man. Good grief. Florida man shoots into crowded restaurant because he was upset and asked to leave. For a twist, which of these was he not charged with? So 3 of the things he was charged with, which one was he not?
I hope he's not going to throw up or anything. That'd be unfortunate. Yeah, it's weird, like, searching for, like, I just put in Florida man, and there's a whole bunch of the GIFs with, like, what is it, what were those things called where...
You're talking about the airboats?
No, what were the digital thing, you bought the picture, and you owned it or whatever,
You talking about, like, the digital picture frames?
No, it's like you bought
NFT.
NFT. There we go. NFTs.
Oh, okay.
It was all like
that's what you were talking about.
It was all the like monkey NFTs. That was like a big thing about.
Oh God.
Like.
Oh God.
Somehow these monkey NFTs showed up everywhere. But the answer is
look at the hockey game.
oh no. Oh no.
Oh, the Leafs have collapsed.
Oh
They just gave
no.
up 2 goals in the last like minute. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, the correct answer here was aggravated battery. He was charged with criminal mischief. He was charged with attempted murder and carrying a concealed weapon without a permit. And I ran off to get a towel because my mustache and playoff beard got covered in blue.
Man pulls. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is mine. Florida man pulls out machete after bar refuses to let him sing another karaoke song.
Yeah, we're back to normal. What did he get charged with?
Yeah, what did he get charged with? Oh, they scored again.
Wait, again?
Again.
Like, is it now 4-2? Oh my goodness, pull him.
Where's the?
Oh no.
Show me the.
No,
Show
these were
the
just
game
highlights,
pass.
right? No, it was just highlights. It was just highlights. Okay. We await Kadum.
Why does it not show me the friggin'
Vader in? What you got? With our
disorderly
machete-wielding
conduct? Disorderly
It seems
conduct.
awfully light for disorderly conduct to
For
me.
a machete for karaoke.
Good grief. Back to normal. Well, I suppose it is Florida man. Yeah, well, you know. Florida man slaps woman with a slice of pizza during argument. And all I meant by normal was we're going back to what were they charged with, not which one weren't they charged with.
I want to know.
Yeah, Frites with another dehydrate for Kitty.
I need to know if it was if this was like a slice of Betty's pizza, that should be attempted murder.
Yeah, I know, because that's not a slice of pizza. That's a weapon.
Yep. Ever since they opened Benny's in Manassas, it's so hard to not like make the detour to go there after work to like get dinner.
I'll just be honest. We had Godfather's pizza the other day at work. I'd never had Godfather's before. That was legit. It was like a miniature deep dish, like meat lovers pizza with enough like meat on it to kill like, at least 3 farms. It was good. Cam! Too much thinking! I will end this question. She's literally counting down how much time she has to think. Was this my question? It was my... she answered. Oh, well. Anyway, the correct answer here is battery.
So for those of you who...
He battered her with pizza.
For those of you... Don't. Boo! Boo!
Boo! For those of you...
So the difference between assault and battery is assault is verbal. So if you yell at someone and like threaten them and all that, that's assault. Battery is when you actually make contact with their face with your fist. Florida man accused of driving 100 miles per hour to get girlfriend to Taco Bell interview.
So where's the
counter for Kim?
Wait, is there supposed to be a Kim counter for when she shows up in chat? Was that a thing that I missed?
Or no, yelling out Kim should definitely be a counter.
Oh, nope, we're doing that. Holy crap. I'll do that. Give me like 3 seconds and exclamation Kim will be when I have to shout at her. Only 100? This is not a counter. All right, hold on. So if you'll notice, Kim just in all caps wrote "Stop silencing me." If you haven't, A24 horror movie that got put out called Bodies, 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 go watch it. It's horror, but it's not horror.
It's like suspense more.
Kind of. It's more of like a game of Clue. It's like a murder mystery with some horror elements, but I'm not a huge
See, Mama Pfeffer,
I'm not a huge fan.
You might have been kidding, but
we weren't.
We weren't.
We were not, because that's true. I love yelling at her, and there needs to be a counter for it. Just like my old one of the dudes I used to watch on Twitch had a stare camera for every time he looked at the camera and went. And there was like 150 stare count on his thing. It was hilarious. But yeah, the horror movie is so funny.
Well, the answer is child neglect. Because while he was going
There was
100
a
miles per
kid.
hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone, there was a kid in the back seat. Didn't get charged for any speeding. Like, 0 speeding tickets.
No, Mama Fafro, you're not being a dick. Kim is fine. She enjoys the attention, I think. Florida woman accused of waving gun at McDonald's over free cookie. What was she not charged with again? But Pete Davidson's in it. That was the last thing I was trying to get to. Pete Davidson plays one of the main characters in the movie. And they've photoshopped half of all the tattoos on his body are gone. And they did it with like actual makeup. It's not even Photoshop. It's really cool. Anyway, I digress. Chat commands. Yep, add a new one. do.
Is it just gonna be exclamation point Kim?
Yep.
The Star Wars collection is currently on sale for $19.49. It includes Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old 2, Republic Commando, Force Unleashed 2, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2, Mysteries of the Sith, Dark Forces, Empire at War, Battlefront 2 2005, Starfighter, and the Clone Wars Republic Heroes.
Oh. Let's see here. So the correct answer here is concealed carry without permit. She was charged with battery with bodily harm, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and improper exhibition of a firearm, which is pretty dope. Bring it home, Florida man.
With all of those said, for the final question, what is the most common charge brought against people in Florida? There are 6 possible answers. What is the most popular charge brought against people in Florida?
Florida man. Oh no.
I have most of these games. I have the only one I don't have is Republic.
Hey, you ready?
Yeah. We had to yell at her again. How many times has it been? 1 times apparently. It's been 2 times.
Oh no, I know.
Tonight.
I have to wait on it to. It's got the cooldown. There we go. It's been 2 times. I hate you both. Liar!
So
That one doesn't count.
I don't have Jedi Outcast. I don't have Republic Commando. I don't think I have Starfighter either, but the rest I do. So
We await the riot control bunghole. I'm surprised that the one that most people have put on here wasn't correct. Also, do you want to ask for clarification from Canium for shit bunghole?
yeah.
Canium for shit? Is this a challenge?
None of you
No, I'm
can
not trying to
spell.
teach you a lesson
None
at
of you
all.
can spell assault. None of you.
But I mean, are we asking for clarification or are we just going with that as correct?
I want clarification on the 2 that can't spell it correctly.
All right, he's asking for clarification, or he wants clarification, so we will request it. Also, are we going to say that? My question: drunk in public
Nope.
compared to DUI? Yeah, interesting. Well, yep, I'm giving it to Scrappy and Tiny. Because that is how you spell assault. Ah, the bunghole cave. I love getting deep into the dark bunghole cave. And now we know I've had too much to drink. Time for me to go home. I don't think Can-Aim is going to...
Some guy
Yep, nope.
sick
Nope,
way
they
to
refuse,
teach me
so
a
they will
lesson.
not get it. Yeah,
This
Kim.
is- All right.
Then she spelled assault. I didn't even see that. Oh man. All right, everyone's been given credit for who got it right. What are the correct answers so we can get to the final round, which is Star Wars?
It's not the final round. Oh yeah, it is.
Yes, it
so
is. I can count.
DUI,
Sometimes.
burglary, fraud,
Assault,
theft,
please.
drug offenses. But the number one overall is aggravated assault.
There you go. Doug's little head looks like he's wearing an orange. Oh,
You can say all the hurtful things you like, Kim.
We poked a pair. Hey Kim. Rule 1, bro. Rule 1. Don't you obey rule 1. You can be a dick to us, but that doesn't mean you have to be a dick all the time. That man's head is beautiful. Oh boy, we have engagement.
It's like Medusa. Like, you've aggravated me, now I'm coming for you.
I do love, by the way, in case y'all didn't get our whole joke this entire time. Oh, I fixed it for you, Straight Jacket. Don't worry, I counted it.
Aggro. We've pulled aggro. We've pulled
We did
aggro.
pull aggro. I'm the tank, Doug. I got this. I got it. Your hair's beautiful.
I got DPS.
I love you.
Let's go. I got DPS. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. As I distract her with compliments, you're supposed to be doing damage. So, if you didn't get the joke, we realized we knew it was May the 4th. We realized we didn't have Star Wars questions. We went and got some Star Wars questions that we've had from over the years, pieced together around because we love you all, and there needed to be a Star Wars round. And we came up with this. We hope you enjoy it. It is Star Wars.
It's all free
No, no.
response. And also, while you're doing that,
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom for the first question. So, be right back.
Okay. In honor of Star Wars Day, what do they call the invisible power that binds the galaxy together? Probably every one of these answers has been mentioned today. I almost guarantee it. The other funny thing I think, actually, she doesn't have the ability to do it, does she? She doesn't. I was about to say, I would not put it beyond my wife to get on Discord and try to jump into the chat just as a troll, but then I realized she's not got the privilege to get in here. So that's funny. I enjoy. Also, I kind of want to count her answer wrong because she put bitches in it. And that's not how, that's a lot of work. No, Kadam, I believe that is, Spaceballs. Also, that's not Spaceballs either, actually. I'm pretty sure that's the Schwartz. The correct answer, wait, we're going to talk about Mara Jade. Am I going to talk, no, maybe? I don't know. Oh, God. Adam from New Jersey. Welcome. Minimal effort, maximum destruction. All right, the correct answer here is the Force. May the 4th be with you, the Force. Yeah, the flatulence. I'm pretty sure it is the Schwartz.
I don't
But
think
it was
it's.
a good try.
I don't think it's the Force bitches though.
I know. I told her I thought about not counting it, but we let it go.
Bops are better than the movies. What's Bop's car?
I don't know. My face looks like a flatulence. You kissed this face earlier, so you kissed a fart by your own admission.
Yay!
I stand by that statement. Hey, Kadam, how's it going? Was it good? It was good though. I liked it. Next question, Doug. Go.
Within 2 million, C-3PO is fluent in how many languages?
Kim really should get this. We literally went and watched Return of the Jedi last weekend. It's not fun when you fight back, be silent, peasant. You want to engage in these wars, dear.
I am
Not me.
C-3PO, human cyborg. So I want to know. He says human cyborg relations. What cyborgs are there out there? Like, I mean, Luke is technically a cyborg because he
Luke's
has
a
a
cyborg.
metal hand.
I mean, Vader's a cyborg.
but
Half
like,
of the galaxy is probably a cyborg.
he's just a translator. That's all he does. Like, he doesn't. Cyborgs are still human, and they talk to each other, no problem. Like Vader and Luke have conversations. Vader and Leia have Luke and Leia.
I mean, he just. I think he. Yeah, no. Well, you're. That's fair. Oh God. We'll get back to something later. Yeah. No, it's you. You get to tell them. Go ahead.
And the answer is he is fluent in 60 million forms of communication.
Which sadly means that Kadam, you missed it by 2 million. We're looking for a range of 58 to 62 million. Good try though. And Kim still got it wrong, even though literally he said it in Return of the Jedi, which we watched last Saturday in theaters, which was super fun. Let's see, where does Yoda live? Dear God, why do I let you pick the gifts?
Oh no, hold on. We're wrong.
Copyright
No,
numbers.
it's wrong. It's 6
Is
million. 6 million forms of communication.
So
It's
why
not
did
60. So
I
whoever
thought-
put this in was wrong. So
Okay, hold on,
6
I'll fix it,
million,
I'll fix it. I
6.5, 6 million, or whatever, over 6 million. Cool.
Okay, it's been corrected.
It's not. Yeah, we could. Yeah, whatever. Anyway.
Which I'm happy with that.
Yoda.
Oh, well.
Yo yo.
Well, he
yo,
corrected it. It was only
Yoda.
6 million.
Yo 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 Yoda.
I don't expect anyone-
Dun.
I just want to ask you a question. How wrong is Riot Control Bunghole? Yeah.
I mean,
Ask for clarification on what planet. All right, I'm asking for clarification from our two people that wrote swamp. On what planet is the swamp?
Okay, so to get into the 6 million forms of communication, somehow he knows Sith, which is apparently blocked off. So somehow a 10-year-old who programmed C-3PO knew the Sith language and programmed it into him, and was like put in the blockage
Yeah,
to
dude, this was
like
coming, by the way.
don't-
I
don't-
knew he was going down this bunk.
don't
bunghole,
translate
this bunghole,
Sith
rabbit
language
hole.
in a way he had the option to like not just straight up just not program it in. Instead, he programmed the Sith language in. Somehow he knew it. A dude who didn't even know what Jedi and all that shit was, and then blocked it off with a firewall somehow. Like, how smart was Anakin as a 10-year-old?
You didn't ask for it. We didn't ask for it, but here's the thing. 5 of the other 8 people wrote the planet, not swamp. Unlike 2 of you. But you knew the answer, so I don't know why you're grumping. Someone doesn't know what the answer is, which she should. So 6 of you get it correct. Kadam, I'm proud of you for listing a planet in the Star Wars universe, but it is not Tatooine. The correct answer here is Dagobah. So what I am curious about is it says the Dagobah system in the movie. So do they go to Dagobah in the Dagobah system?
I would guess, but that also implies no, because like the Dagobah system is the star is named Dagobah because we're in the Sol system because our sun is named Sol. They never actually name the planet, so we just assume it's Dagobah.
Yeah, well, Mama Favreau, you're good. It's all good.
But that also goes into like the forest moon of Endor. Is the planet named Endor or is the moon named Endor?
Yeah, Dagobah is a swamp-covered planet strung with the Force. A forgotten world. But anyway,
Yep.
your question.
In what movie were the plans for the first Death Star stolen?
Oh, anyway, I was rambling about that movie earlier because it's the whole point of that movie is it's like a commentary on the Gen Z, and not just Gen Z, but like all of us as a whole and how we like have to have technology. And at one point, one of the girls screams, "Stop silencing me," and Kim has latched onto that line and uses it frequently. I mean, constantly. Yeah, no, Straight Jacket's absolutely correct over there. The first one, sadly incorrect, but a good try nonetheless. I love that Mama Favreau. Okay, hold on.
So
Actually gonna do the math here.
Scrappy and Tiny, I'm gonna give it to you, and there's a story behind why I'm gonna give it to you, even though you spelled it wrong.
No, I mean I'm fine with that. Just read the books. Yeah, but see, here's the thing about books, and I like books, is that I have to come up with how stuff looks and I have to read. Generally, that's why I audiobook, and all an audiobook is a movie without visual aid that I create in my head. So that's why I watch movies. I got 8 of 8 answers. What you got?
The answer is Rogue One. So
That's right.
So Scrappy and Tiny put Rouge 1.
Yeah, I know. Scrappy and Tiny wants to get their answers in very fast and sometimes literally disorients one letter. That's it.
Flashback. The year 2004. Xbox Live has recently become a thing. Doug has recently moved back to the United States. He has an Xbox. For his birthday, he gets an Xbox Live subscription, and he is making his username.
Okay.
He tries everything around Rogue 5 or Rogue 1, no, it's Rogue 5. Luca's Rogue 5. So I was like Red 5, Rogue 1, yada yada, like trying to get around, and then I was like, well, what about Rogue Worf? That's gonna be my username. Like, I'm gonna be Rogue Warford, whatever. As a 13-year-old going on 14-year-old, I spelled Rogue incorrectly as Rouge, and for a good 5 years, people thought I was a girl because I had put Rouge Worf. And so I would get made fun of in Halo 2 lobbies as like, oh, this girl can't play for shit. And then I would do amazingly, and like, oh, hey girl, how you doing? Message me back. Because I wouldn't use my mic for the longest time, I kept getting friend requests like, hey girl, I thought how you played was hot and stuff. I was like,
ready?
But it cost money to change. Even to change those 2 letters around, it cost like $14, and I was like, nope.
Would you like to know the only thing I think of when I hear Rouge?
The bat from Sonic.
No, it's Moulin Rouge.
And
then there's one particular song in Moulin Rouge that I always think of, which is Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Anyway, so this is my favorite song in the whole movie. Except when McGregor talks, and that's my favorite part. What's the name of Boba Fett's ship? Go.
I always hear that, or I hear Moulin Rouge, and I think, cause I can.
That man, if you've ever listened to him sing Roxanne, that gravel in his voice.
Roxanne.
Ewan McGregor comes in after that, but man, it's oh my goodness, it's so good.
No, his first singing part when they're trying to like do the Sound of Music, and he just like belts out "The Hills Are Alive," and I was like, holy, okay, this man can. Oh, I think all right, that was my sexual awakening for Ewan McGregor, was when he belted that out.
Please look at what Kim named Boba Fett's ship.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Oh yeah, no, I do know that Eddie Murphy sings Roxanne at the beginning of 48. Yeah. I knew that because I think I've looked up every rendition of that song because of enjoying that one. So I do think I knew that. Sadly, we're not missing Kim because she's focused. We are in fact missing Scout Bunghole. No, we only have like 4 more questions to go. We're actually not that far behind somehow. That's what's blowing my mind. We've only been here for 1 hour and 40 minutes. As long as we're under 2 hours, I feel like we're living in our correct timeline. Hey to Vader N. The correct answer here is Slave 1. Or according to Doug. That's all good. They can't be called Slave 1 anymore, apparently.
So now it's called Boba Fett's ship. The reason it was called Slave 1 was if you can control in the Star Wars universe, if you can control a ship by remote, it's called slaving it. So you can slave ships to a whatever. So they called it Slave 1 because he could like push his little buttons and then the ship would whatever. So I think it's called like the Fireball or Fire something now, but
like a dummy.
But it's the Slave 1 ship has always been Boba Fett's ship. It's Boba Fett's ship.
Hey yo, dog! I hear you like Boba Fett. What you got? Next question.
Next question. Who is Luke and Leia's mother?
Say hello to the fire spray. That's what they call it now.
Fire spray. That's it.
Ugh. So yeah, the Lego set literally just called it Boba Fett's ship.
It was, but it's the Slave One. It's.
It's revisionist history, Doug. They're rewriting history.
I get it. They want to take away our.
They took our job. No, I'm kidding.
They took our spaceships.
Oh God. Whew, go get some popcorn. It's time.
Oh, just wait until we start playing golf.
Correct. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's golf after this. I think Riot Control. I'm gonna give you credit for that.
I'm giving it all of
these
them.
imaginal names.
Imaginal.
That keep coming to me.
It sounds like vaginal.
Thank you, because that's what I thought I made that sound like too.
Imaginal.
You know what? Moving on. What's the correct answer, Doug? We need to be done.
Patamimi. Paddywhack.
Patamimimimimi. Literally one of the answers looks like Pataminimimimini.
So there was
or Amidala, which most of you put.
It was so the Academy was giving
the Academy, tell me more.
The Academy was giving Spielberg his Lifetime Achievement Award, as
you do for Spielberg. Yeah.
And Carrie did the speaking, rest in peace. She was too good for this world.
Did you hear she finally got her Hollywood star? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, she should have gotten a long time ago.
A whole bit of drama as well, but proceed.
But so Carrie did the introduction speech, and it was after Phantom Menace had been released, and she was talking about how he made me not wear underwear and this, that, and the other, and fucking my mom, Queen Armadillo over here, who's actually like 40 years younger than I am in real life. Fuck that bitch. And I was like,
holy crap.
Like, and apparently they apparently had an amazing, like, she reached out, what's her face who plays Queen Amidala, reached out, and
Natalie Portman
reached out to Carrie and was like, hey, like, would love for, like, please come in, like, wanted her to be involved a bunch because she absolutely loved her, and
I got it, just keep rolling.
Yeah, absolutely loved her and all this other stuff, and apparently we're amazing friends up until Carrie's death, and just was ragging on her the whole time in that speech, and I'm just like, yeah, that sounds about right. Queen Armadillo sounds a little more on nose than although now we know where Carrie got all of her, like, crazy hairdos from the prequel series.
There you go. The penultimate question for the night: who is Chancellor Palpatine's Sith alter ego? Or what was Chancellor Palpatine's Sith name?
Yep.
I looked up the cover, by the way. Straight Jacket. I see what you mean. I have band sweep, and I wish that we had a band hammer emote. I'm kind of sad that we don't. I'm gonna need to do a little bit of work right there. Actually, do we have emotes?
I don't think so.
As a channel?
I don't think we never bought any or created any. We
definitely have enough followers and stuff to have them. So go ahead. You know what? We're gonna put up a Discord poll or something. There's 12 or 11 people watching right now. We do trivia every Thursday night. There's enough people in here. I'm gonna put up a poll in our Discord, which you all are either a part of or can join, for suggestions for emotes.
Yep.
Banhammer's gonna be one of them, but we're gonna put something up so we can get us couple emotes for the channel to use when we get bored, so we don't have to look at all of Kenny's, because Kenny has cool ones and she's cool.
Can it be the like Banhammer smiting somebody?
Hey, guess what? We're out of time. 1 second. Cam!
Ooh. No, I want to do it.
Do it. She's not gonna answer. She still hasn't answered. She's typing in chat, not answering the question. Bruh. You're thinking? You're thinking.
I feel like we play Smite enough that like the Smite banhammer would be.
Yeah, I think that's probably what we're gonna have to do.
Smite.
Oh no, Kim.
No, no.
The only person to miss the question. Well, hold on.
Sith man.
Hold on. Da-da-da. Whoops. Delete. No, Mama Favreau. No, I'm not giving you that.
Nope.
Sidious is not correct. That's spelled with a C.
Sinu. You didn't even get the right letters in there.
In fairness to Kim, she just wrote Sith Man. That's Darth Sidious, ladies and gentlemen. Sidious. Bring it home, Doug.
Who built C-3PO? We have given you this answer multiple times.
Someone else did in chat. I'm going ahead and putting a free answer out there. This free answer was given away. If you paid attention or joined Triv now, you should know the answer to this. Because Straight Jacket has been saying it for the past whole round. Which was hilarious.
I'm giving it to Kim.
Are you gonna give it to Kim? Okay. How am I supposed to know how to spell that shit? What?
You read all the books. You listen to all the audiobooks. You read the comics. You watch the.
Look what they did. I'm not giving him credit for that. He wasn't known as that when he built C-3PO. Nope. No. You're not getting it.
Is that Starmie or Staryu doing the dab? What? Why
does dabbing Staryu?
Why
does he has the coolest emotes?
I know. I hate this.
Okay, everyone's got it in. You're not getting credit for Vader. Only first original films. Mama Favreau, get it together. The prequels are there, and the second, third trilogy it's pretty good sometimes if you like squint. I enjoyed it, but that's because I'm into anything that's action, and you can get me with nostalgia any day. Ben is so angry. Oh, really? Do you think the Aunt Beru was calling him Darth Vader as he built C-3PO? No, he was not. Well, hold on, was it Prince that was the artist formerly known as Prince? Didn't Prince do that for a while? What was the artist that did that?
I think so. I think it was Prince.
My point is that if you ask who sung Thunder Rolls, no one says Chris Gaines. They say Garth Brooks. Even though they're the same man. No credit for you, and I agree Kenny Jar Jar is a Sith Lord. Who's the winner, Doug, before we get on too many tangents?
That would make, I'm sorry, but like the Jar Jar Sith theory is the greatest of all time.
It's really good.
That he just like bungled his way into the Senate and then like made himself made Darth Sidious a Sith Lord.
There's only one theory.
The leader of the Empire.
There's only one theory I enjoy more than that, and that's the one that either you or Marvin sent to our chat the other day. Is the Guardians of the Galaxy are actually the Avengers playing D&D.
Yeah,
that is amazing.
I'm gonna play a raccoon that specializes in weapons.
There will be no recount. Scores are scored and they are done.
In first place, Scout Bunghole with 100 points. Second place, Demolition Bunghole with 98.047. Jedi Scraps and T Yorkies, 76.305. Can't aim for shit, 73.615. 56.196. Right Control Bunghole 53.723. Peel Shock Bunghole 45.467.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. No, you said so. You get to do it.
So, I already posted the advertisement. I will boost it later, but for this month, we are doing Drink and Think Trivia goes to the movies. We're gonna do all things movies, whether that be old school movies, new movies, classic movies, whether it be Casablanca or Star Wars or
picking a whole trilogy and doing a whole thing on trilogies. We're gonna find every movie we can find and do the thing.
So
Kim just got excited. She like it the
We're gonna
movies.
have a great time. It's not gonna be just one kind of like we know our preferences. We're going to reach outside our preferences, so it's not going to be just like sci-fi or anything like that. So that's our theme night for this month. We already put the event out. I will boost it later, but with that, we appreciate all of you joining us. We will be back next week as always. We love you all. You all are amazing. You all are special. If no one has told you this week that they're proud of you, fuck them, because we're proud of you and you're amazing people.
As Doug put it, and he nailed it right on the head. We do love you all. Thank you all for coming. As much as we'd like to joke and have a good time, that was a ball. Hope you guys had a good time. That's 8 whole teams duking it out. Only 2 points separate the top teams. You love to see it. We love to see y'all on Thursday. We're glad that you separate this time just to hang out with us, and we get to hang out with you. So hope you guys are back next week. It'll be 7 p.m., same bat time, same trivia place. We'll do it again. If you're not bored of us yet, go over to my Twitch channel, Sarge6889. We're going to play some golf. We love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Night night.
Goodbye.